It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll see Chris Olave, whose utter dominance has moved him within range of the single-season receiving record. It's the Cowboys and the Eagles, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Hello again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gautin, joined as always by Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Cowboy team entering play. They come into this one off a bit of a clunker last. For our visitors, the Eagles, they too were losers last week, so they're also hoping to get back in the win column.
Something's got to give in this one, right? Both teams want to start a new streak, and they both want it to be a victory. This should be a fun one.
It's a tradition that began in 1966, and off we go on a Thanksgiving afternoon in Dallas. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by the former Jayhawk, their rookie quarterback out of...
Now, the meeting we had with him this week, that's one of the briefer ones we've ever had, isn't it?
Wasn't too happy after last week.
Not happy. Really determined to play a whole lot better, and he really can't play a whole lot worse. He's got to go out and show the team that the goods that he exhibited early are still there. Otherwise, he could lose the confidence that they have in him.
Yeah, hoping to get rid of that interception bug. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. 5 yards on the game's first play. Second down. The numbers for Njoku from a week ago: 6 catches, 90 yards, and a touchdown.
You think the head coach and the offensive coordinator are able to pull the earplugs out now? Because all week, all they heard was, you know, Coach, they can't guard the pass at all. I mean, they're next to last in the league. Let's throw it on every down.
Yeah, last week we saw the numbers. This week going against second to last in the pass defense area. Good for him. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll run with Etienne. It's a gain of 3, and it gets him to first. Didn't get it by much, but bottom line got the first down. Avoiding that 3 and out, how vital is that on the first drive?
To me, it's like the first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there, but you'd rather not lose it, right? So you want to go ahead and get it, kind of establish something early, and hope it can carry through.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down. You look at this Cowboy defense. This crew against the pass, it's been a real struggle. 2nd from the bottom in the NFL, number 31.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the number 1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
A gain there of 21 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now back to throw. He gets it complete to Harris. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Here's a 2nd and 5. Back to the ground with Etienne. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Remember, that was less than a yard. That was not a full yard. That defense, they were having none of it. Yeah, the surge the offensive line was seeking actually occurred on the other side of the ball. They reestablished the line of scrimmage and stuffed them. Now McManus will line up for the field goal. From the right hash, this from 53. The kick by McManus is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. First look at the Cowboys offense as Dak Prescott gets ready to guide them.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Yeah, here we go.
Right back to Spears. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. After he cleared the line of scrimmage, nice little hole developed.
Yeah, great blocking right there at the start. But how about his vision, finding the open spaces and letting his feet carry him to him?
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. He'll get this down to the 38. The Cowboys at 9-2 to start play. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
Wide open receiver complete. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Hand off to Spears. And he is is into the end zone for the Cowboys touchdown.
Tajay Spears, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. So the drive there took 6 plays, and the capper, a 19-yard touchdown run. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive.
And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
He'll look to throw.
That'll be taken in by Shaheed.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
And they'll run with Etienne.
And he's in for an Eagles touchdown.
Travis Etienne,
his 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Eagles have regained the lead.
Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is now 10-7. Just a 4-play drive that time.
And it was capped off by a Travis Etienne touchdown run. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
In some phases of life, that's what's known as the quick response team. Down 3, they come right back with a big return. They want to at least tie this game up.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Here's Prescott.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Dak and the offense still out there. They're going to go for it. Now Prescott on 4th down.
The pass caught by Olave.
And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And that will force a turnover on downs. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week.
He's got a man complete. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there. 51 yards.
And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
McManus's point after is good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away.
And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. The Cowboys offense and Chris Olave getting set to take over once more. And he's been as productive as anyone in the NFL in the middle part of this season. The NFL's leader in receiving yards to this point, and he doesn't appear to be slowing down anytime soon. A look at the numbers last week for Olave.
11 catches, 121 yards, and a touchdown.
And that touchdown adds to his lead. He is the NFL leader as we roll through November.
2nd and 5.
Now a give, running left is right. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop it behind the line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. To throw is Prescott. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Prescott to throw it. And this one's incomplete.
This, the second meeting of these two teams. You might recall they met back in week 5. And it was the Cowboys winning on the road, so they look for the sweep here back home in Arlington.
Yeah, here we go. 47. 26.
Prescott now. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. After one, 17-7 is our score. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Offense.
Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them.
Still 1st down.
Straight ahead, Etienne fighting through.
Wrap up.
Still moving. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. Looking to throw.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland.
And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Here we go. 26.
They'll run on 1st down with Wright. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Here we go.
They run again with Dowdle. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 in the Dallas 1st down. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
I think here we go 47. Here we go 46.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. Touchdown!
Rashad Bateman
from 19 yards away. And the Cowboys are back within a score. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Eagles set and ready for their next offensive drive. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it. Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
They're connecting here with DJ Shark. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
And that is taken in by Njoku. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That one complete. He finds Shark. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's 2nd down. ETN up the middle. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 48 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
On 1st down, right back to ETN. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Well, Brendan, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
2nd and 5. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown, as his guys are able to extend their lead. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point from McManus is good, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that drive in total 8 plays, and it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
Yeah! Here we go, 46. 26.
Prescott from the gun. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Kill. Here we go, 46.
Now Prescott. Throwing out right here, caught by Olave. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Prescott. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll work the middle here with Wright.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Dowdle is in. Touchdown, Dallas.
These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch.
Taking it about the 1. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. As the offense returns, let's take a look at running back Travis Etienne.
And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 2. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
On 3rd down, here's Etienne.
And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Jones on the return. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
The home team's offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And as we play here in the month of November, he's putting together a campaign to remember. The NFL's leader amongst wideouts in touchdown receptions. And this one taken in by Olave.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Going down the middle, and it's complete. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Yeah, here we go.
And Prescott, he's going to change things up here.
Hey, 47. 26.
They go play action here on 1st down.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
My, maybe that ball is 2 yards shorter. It's going to give them the lead because he had a receiver running free there. That's a tough one to miss on.
Here we go. Right there. Hey,
They're not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. 26.
Play fake. Here's Prescott.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Looked like they were set up defensively in a zone coverage, but somehow they found a seam because that receiver all alone. By rights, that should have been a touchdown, but somehow this...
And got his man complete. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. first half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So they're able to capture the lead here just before halftime.
And not only that, they get the ball to start the second half.
That's right.
This is almost like basketball down the stretch, right, where you get the 2-for-1 situation where you try and get 2 shots to your opponent's 1. In this situation, they got the touchdown. They'll get another shot at to start the second half.
Could be a big turnaround. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. One of the best of the early games, we'll highlight it there. The Giants in for a stern test at home at MetLife Stadium as they'll face off against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. In the late afternoon games, all eyes will be on Las Vegas. A glitzy matchup there, where it'll be the Raiders taking on the LA Chargers. And then finally, a good one on Monday Night Football between the Indianapolis Colts and the Denver Broncos. The Cowboys retreated to a fine first half from number 4, quarterback Dak Prescott. He came on after a slow start to fire 2 second-quarter touchdown passes and give his guys the lead at the intermission. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
On the handoff, it's right. Fancy footwork at the 45. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 46 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. On 1st and 10, it's Spears. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll give this to Wright, running right. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. They'll go again here with Wright. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
A running play. It's Dowdle. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Rico Dowdle. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. On third down and short and everything well executed, he not only gets the first down, Charles, he gets the touchdown as well.
And you see the defense commit to the run so often in these situations. But there's always that little bit of hesitancy, isn't there, partner? Thinking that they may play action you. They took advantage of that hesitancy and found their way into the end zone with a running play.
So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
And a very elusive run as he'll wind up getting about 9 on that one. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. They'll drop the throw. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Running out of the gun with ETN. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. And that led to a really nice game.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
Over the middle, hauled in by Shark. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A shotgun snap, and again to ETN. Taken down at the 30. Whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. They're going to look to throw. Open man left side. Shaheed has it. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. Well, they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
They'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. In motion goes the tight end. They'll try and throw for it. Staying on his feet. It's caught at the 1. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, What changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Prescott fires one out wide, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll bring up second down. Throwing, Prescott.
That one's taken in by Spears.
So the completion gets him just a yard, and now it's 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Here's Prescott.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And again, it's Prescott.
He's got Hooper on the out route.
That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
On the run, it's Dowdle.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
Here we go. Kill. Hey, kill.
Now Prescott. Touchdown, Cowboys! 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott.
And the Cowboys are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
Extra point put through by Boswell, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive.
And it was Chris Olave who finished things off with a touchdown. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive. So we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert?
Back now in Arlington. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. He'll drop to throw. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. He's having a big game through the air, and sometimes those smart decisions just dump it off. That's how you continue to have big games through the air.
I agree totally. That's a great analogy, a great way to put it, because he doesn't get too greedy where everything has to be pushed downfield, trying to create big plays that aren't there. You dump it off and take that nice game, and things add up, and now you have the kind of game he's having.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive. He'll look to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. 66 yards. And the Eagles have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game. A drive there of just 4 plays. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff.
And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position for this offense, and their wideout headed back onto the field. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
Prescott to throw it. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up.
On play action, Prescott. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
First down, here's Mitchell. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. This is 2nd and 8.
They'll set up to throw. Shark's got it left side. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll bring up 4th down. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the 1st.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a 1st down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
On play action, they'll throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Eagles have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Those are the types of plays in these moments they were hoping for from this young rookie, able to put him up here in the 4th quarter.
How about the kid? You just mentioned it, the 4th quarter. This is when you have to make those winning plays. That's what he just did. Doesn't ensure anything, but he certainly gave his team a heck of a chance, didn't he?
So a big play for the Eagles now as they'll go for 2.
And now an audible here into something else. They'll look to throw. Eluding. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead to 3. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Cowboys offense and Dak Prescott getting ready to go once more. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
But 2 good plays on this one, Brandon. The first one at the quarterback because the pressure affected his throw. And I think it forced him to throw away from his designated target. And how about the second bit of pressure downfield? Receiver going up for the pass, helping force that incompletion.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a gain of 8. Here goes 46. 3rd and 2. Hey, kill. 26.
Out of the gun to give to Spears. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. 68 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. To throw is Prescott. He's got his man downfield. That's Bateman. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Cowboys answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He gets it complete to Harris. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. From the gun, a give to Mitchell. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. That'll be taken in by Shaheed.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
Well, that's one of the drawbacks of running the RPO. If those linemen go into run block mode, you can't throw it if they're more than a yard downfield. They'll look to throw. Pass complete to Harris. And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it as he gets wiped out on that one. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. He's got Njoku over the middle. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Offense.
And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there.
I know a lot of people won't like the draw called in that situation, but every now and then that pops big. In this case, it didn't happen.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Cowboys have just about sewn up this football game.
I think he thought he had his first read open on that one, but they were obviously ready for that throw, and that's just a lack of experience showing. Young quarterback stared his man down the whole way, and they were more than happy to sit on that route and bring home the INT.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Fights through and now a crease. And he will have a Cowboys first down, and that should be that. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
46. Yeah, here we go. 26.
Prescott. He lets it go deep for Olave. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Offenses all over continue to be aggressive, and most people never turn down a shot at a deep ball. But oftentimes it attracts a little bit of extra attention, and it did on that play, and that one got knocked away.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Prescott to throw. Down the sideline he goes. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring